Dog training. These are the 10 most stubborn and disobedient breeds of dogs in the United States. The following presentation is a collaboration between the Veterinary Channel and the Vet Video Library.
Number 10 Beagle. Beagles were bred to follow their nose in pursuit of small prey. Their stubbornness and need to follow their nose requires creativity to train them. Beagle will not care what time of day it is. If he sees something outside a window that he wants to chase, they will follow that. They require excessive amount of exercise to keep them from becoming destructive. Number 9 Borzoi. Not inclined to obey humans. The Borzoi will chase anything it can and doesn't care much about following directions. They can be stubborn, and training is best achieved with patience and consistency. They need to be kept on a leash or allowed to run in a well-fenced-in area. This isn't the type of dog who will casually stroll next to you unleashed on a hike. Number 8 Welsh Terrier. Welsh Terrier was bred to hunt independently. Bred to think for themselves, they aren't too keen on listening to somebody else's directions. Welsh Terriers have boundless energy. Welsh Terriers like to be in high places like on top of tables and other furniture. Number 7 Dachshund. Dachshunds were bred to hunt badgers, rabbits, foxes, and even boar. They are brave, independent, and stubborn. They are notoriously difficult to train and housebreak. Boredom can exacerbate disobedience. They were bred to dig into tunnels chasing after badgers, so they may be inclined to tear up your backyard to act on that instinct. Number 6 Pekingese. Bred as a lapdog for the royals of China, the Pekingese was never meant to carry out an obedience. Training them quite the challenge. They are extremely intelligent, however, they are also independent and stubborn. Number 5 Bloodhound. The Bloodhound was bred to trail deer and boar and needed to be able to think for himself while on the hunt. This independent attitude can make the Bloodhound rather disobedient. Bloodhounds will go to the ends of the earth following their nose, and they have endless amounts of energy. Dogtime calls the Bloodhound the definition of the word stubborn. Number 4 Bulldog. Bulldogs needed the tenacity to drive cattle to the market and participate in the bloody sport of bull baiting, and that trait has carried over into today's bulldog as stubbornness. While they are no longer aggressive, they do things on their own time, at their own speed, and only if they want to. Getting them to go for a walk can be a chore, but it's a necessary because bulldogs are tend to obese, which exacerbates some of the other medical problems they are prone to. Number 3 Basenji. Basenji has a very cat-like personality. They are referred to as the barkless dog, but that doesn't mean they are quiet. They need to be socialized and trained early. Number 2 Chow Chow. Chow Chows are said to have very cat-like personalities. They are independent, intelligent, and stubborn. This stubborn streak means that they spend a lot of time choosing to ignore what you're asking them to do unless you can convince them it is something they want to do. Chow Chows are also prone to becoming territorial and aggressive to any person or dog outside their immediate family. Number 1 Afghan Hound. The Afghan Hound was bred to spend all day chasing prey over long distances. These hounds needed to think for themselves to keep track of the prey instead of looking to their owner for direction. These days, those traits are displayed as being aloof and independent. Owners of this dignified breed report that no amount of training will overcome the breed's hunting instinct to chase after prey. Dr. Jose Fenech, founder of Veterinary Channel. Dr. M. Sacklin, Mancha Vet Video Library.
This video discussed 10 of the most stubborn, least obedient, and challenging to train breeds of dogs. It is essential to know each dog breed's original purpose before designing a successful dog training program for each of them. This presentation was a collaboration between the Veterinary Channel and the Vet Video Library. One particular trait that the dog breed discussed in this presentation shares is a strong hunting instinct. Digging holes and chasing prey are common characteristics of these breeds. Considering these characteristics, popular stubborn dog breeds in the United States are the following. The Beagle. The Beagle can be an adorable dog that can exhibit behavior problems when it is boring at home. Beagles are very good with other dogs and can either do their own thing or be very cuddly. If you are okay dealing with typical Beagle stubbornness, you can consider adding a second one to the household to keep each other entertained. Always keep in mind that Beagles can be a handful kind of dogs. The Borzoi. The Borzoi can be cute, lovable, and snuggly but is also a breed of dogs with strong predatory instincts. The Welsh Terrier. A Welsh Terrier can be intelligent and lovable but is a dog that does not respond well to commands. This breed of dog is amiable also. The Dachshund. The Dachshund can be sweet and loving, but hunting behavior is part of its nature. The Pekingese. The Pekingese is a small breed of dogs that can be very naughty sometimes. The Bloodhound. The Bloodhound can be a delightful breed of dog but also very stubborn when it comes to training. The Bulldog. The Bulldog sometimes can be aggressive and very protective of its family. The Basenji. Besides Basenji's been known as the not barking dog, this specific breed of dog seen to find happiness in playing with tiny things. The Chow Chow. This breed was trendy during the decade of the 90s. During that time, the Chow Chow was considered one of the most frequent bidders in the United States. The Afghan Hound. This particular breed of dog is very elegant but tends to chase everything that moves. Some people consider this breed impossible to train. Dog training. These are the 10 most stubborn and disobedient breeds of dogs in the United States.